inshallah, in those 5 minutes we discuss, do we really deal with Islam as our pride, source of pride, as our something we take, pride in being Muslims and having it? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not really reveal Islam for us to be just rituals and some theology that we adopt, but more of something that we go by and we take pride in. And we feel that it makes us, it elevates us, it gives us nur. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, كِتَابٌ أَنزَلْنَاهُ إِلَيْكَ لِتُخْرِجَ النَّاسَ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ, a book that we have revealed to you to take people out of darkness to light. Do we really feel that? That by this book and through this book, we are taken from darkness to light. Everybody who believes in this book and have it, they are in light. They have the truth. They have the truth. And everybody who does not, they are in darkness. Then Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was sent to all prophets to take people out of darkness and put them in the area of light. مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. So our sharaf, our honor, our dignity is in this deen, lies in this deen, following and adopting this deen, being behind the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. All the sharaf, all the honor of knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just imagine somebody who enjoys the creation of Allah. He himself is a creation of Allah. He lives on the earth that belongs to Allah. He eats the food that belongs to Allah. He enjoys everything that's basically A to Z from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yet he does not know Allah. Versus somebody who knows Allah. He is connected to Allah. What makes you now, after a long day of work, come to a masjid and pray? What makes some of you having, everything that you might have, and probably it's close to bedtime right now, or you might be doing something with your family, but you come and pray. What makes this? Because you know Allah, and you like to be, adopting this way. So it's a sort of sharaf for us, this deen. So we need to just buff the dust out of this thing that we have, this sharaf that we have, and we feel that pride in there. Like Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu, when he is sitting in straight, the sharaf, the dignity is not in what what clothes you have and how much money you get and what degree and what kind of house you live in, what car. All of these things is not really what gives you the pride, what's supposed to give you the pride, unlike what we go by, or many of us go by nowadays. Umar radiallahu anhu, when he was going in the famous story, Fath Bayt al-Maqdis, Jerusalem, when it was conquered, liberated, and the army got there. And then the people there, the patriarchs and those priests and those religious people there, they refused to give the winners, the conquerors, they refused to give them the keys. They said, well, we know from our books, from our scriptures, that there is a specific person with a specific description who will be the one to give him the keys. And look at the Muslim warriors. They could have easily forced them, what are you talking about? Give us the keys and let's, don't talk to us like that. We're winning. They didn't do that. They said maybe it's Umar, they sent to Umar, maybe 1 month, somebody took a few weeks or 1 month to go to Umar, and another month for Umar to leave everything and come, being the leader of the Khilafah, of this big state back then, and he had to go honor this thing. And he came along with his servant, ala himar, riding over a donkey, azakumullah, he and his servant. And he doesn't have enough funds to get a nice fancy camel or horse or something. That's all he gets. And he has to take turns with his servant. He has to take turns. They reached to Bayt al-Maqdis. We all know it was a turn of his servant. Dabour al-Khadim. So the servant is riding and Umar is walking. Meeting Umar at the doors of Bayt al-Maqdis is his army. Abu Ubaidah is there. His army, the winning army. He said, Ya Amir al-Mu'minin, it's your turn. And shortly before that, Umar has to go through a mud. And he had his shoes under his armpit. And he has his feet are dirty with mud. And, and it's the turn of his slave, or his servant, the leader will be walking, and the servant will be riding. And everybody, you can imagine, the entire city is waiting for 2 months for that person to come. That's mentioned in the book, and his name or his description is there. Everybody's waiting who he will be like. They saw, and Abu Ubaidah was talking to him. It doesn't look right. I mean, you're coming to those people, and everybody is waiting for you. You probably ride and change your clothes or change the situation somehow. It doesn't look good. And Umar radiallahu anhu, he talked some kind of, he was hard. He said, لَقَدْ كُنَّا أَذَلَّ قَوْمٍ. We were the most humiliated people until Allah gave us Islam. Allah gave us Islam. And that's what makes us, like we were fighting with one another. No history, nothing is for us until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us Islam. And فَمَهْمَا ابْتَغَيْنَا الْعِزَّةَ فِي غَيْرِهِ أَذَلَّنَا اللَّهُ. If we seek dignity in anything other than Islam, obviously Umar's standard is very high. It's not bad at all, actually it's good to dress good and look good, but Umar's standard is far above anybody that you can think. He focuses only in what he goes by, in Islam, not by how he looks. So he said, don't talk about this, and all the pride is from who we are, not what we dress and how we look to others. I don't really care about anybody, how I look to anybody. That's what he said. I look more about my faith. And he came in this description, and guess what happened? Seeing him like that, all these patriarchs and Christian guys, they said, that's the very description of the guy that we're supposed to give him the keys. That's what we read in our books. So, because he was after Izzatul Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, mentioned him somehow from before. So that's what we really need to focus on. We need to focus that what we got is really a treasure for us. That we are blessed to have this religion. Here in this dunya and more importantly in the akhirah, because it's only if you have this deen that you will go, that you will pass and go to Jannah. If you have anything else, there is no third way. It's either Jannah or not. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us all from the people of Jannah and rescue and save us from it. So again, let's start this thing from our Islam and feel good and feel proud that we are followers of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and more importantly, worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rabbil Kawn, the Rabbil Alameen, the Lord of all, the God